Yes, yes, yes.
They are fighting to attack.
Yeah. There is no army on those ships.
What?
It's a trick. They're not attacking here. Fall back! Fall back to Kattegat!
And you guessed it, Leif, but sooner enough?
You used Cora. You said it yourself. He's a madman. Why waste men to a battle when someone else will?
Okay, so it was not
The
Cora.
strongest Jarl left in Norway. Maybe the only one. You used me to split Kattegat's forces. I knew you wouldn't abandon Freddy so late for me.
Oh, Olaf, your intentions? He didn't put his army because he didn't want Kattegat to win, but he made that plan because he still wants. Natural song. I'm gonna go for this arm. I thought that they were focusing on him because he would have a big importance.
Whatever happens, you must survive.
Celeste.
You are my last.
Come on, Harald. Harald, you. Did I see that right?
Leave us.
Oh no, Harald is a great character. He's one of the main ones. No, we're gonna keep him.
It is time to end this.
Pictures are great. Music also, because they are not fast, they are not too much. Harald! I swear! Come on, you don't need the arm. You said it, you can bring justice by yourself. Yes! I did, I'm so proud. By yourself. For yourself and for your people. Olaf, I don't know anymore who you're fighting. Leif. I knew it, I swear I knew it. I said it that she wouldn't survive. Killed by Olaf. Oh, it's gonna create a revenge situation with Harald's brother. You think that you can save her again?
I'm going to Valhalla.
shot. Give her that. Can you give her that?
No, Liv! Liv, I'll join you. I'll join you. I'll join you, I promise, I promise.
She died not knowing. I'm so sad for her. She died not knowing and being afraid of that. Yes, I'm crying. I didn't love her that much. She was a great character. But for what it means for her, for him, Harald survived. He was not against you. He wanted to help. Don't. Oh no. I knew you're not gonna die thinking. She was getting an house. She knows. You don't deserve Kattegat. Let's make you sure of that. Not for a long time. I can promise you that.
Ladies, it's over.
You will come back. You're one of the protector of Kattegat, you're gonna come back. And you're the king of Norway, you need to be in Kattegat. You,
Mercia is yours.
for Emma.
Why are you not in Normandy?
It didn't suit me.
Nah.
I command it in the name of the
You
king.
command nothing in the name of the king.
King Forkbeard banished you.
You think?
He needed time to find his feet.
You were part of this.
He was.
Indeed I was.
Mm-hmm. And you slept with him.
You are a queen, Your Highness. Just not England's queen.
Where is Forkbeard?
Where he should be.
With his fleet
With his
to
ships,
save
his grandson.
and to save his son. Which means that Canute is gonna be okay.
Let this be your first lesson. Never let traitors go unpunished. Death to all traitors!
And you're talking about Olaf right there. Are you already in Kattegat? So you didn't go for your son, you what? Oh, I thought that we would have that in season 2. It's already now. It is. But Harald and Freddie, they don't know that? They run. You were king in Kattegat for 20 minutes? Bye bye. Leif. You don't even know who is fighting right now. The rage that he talked about. Wait. Oh no! Don't kill the kid. Please. It's Canute's grandson? No, he's not gonna kill him. That's too easy, I think. I don't think that he's gonna kill him. Right there, you know my rule. If I'm not seeing it with my own eyes, it didn't happen. He's threatening him to do it right there, like he's full of rage, but he didn't do it. You escaped Harald and Freydis, but you're gonna come back in Kattegat. Like, you're gonna know that the Danes, they came to punish Olaf. Oh, that was so great. But I really thought that they would keep that for the season 2. Could have been, you know, a good beginning to have that situation. But maybe they are also preparing stuff in case they can't have a season 2, like they don't know if it's gonna function or not. So if they can't have it, everyone won, survived. I mean, not everyone, you've got what I meant, but the situation can be okay for the ones who appreciated that show still. Except for Leif. Even if you can be like, that's it, he's truly himself now. Such a great episode because really we knew that all of them, they had plans. It was a game to know who was in plan with who knew about the plan of the other ones and at the right moment or not, who could be useful for who, in which country. That was so cool, really. To play with that, you know, to not be sure. I had some doubts at some point, not about Harald, you know, position, but about Olaf position, about Scott plan, about Leif plan also, would they listen or not, about all of that, like, really. Let's take the easiest part, it's in England. I did not have any doubt. Really, any. I knew that Emma, that was an act, that she made that plan with Canute's dad, because we saw them, like the last time that we saw them before that, it was to make a plan together, to prove herself. Right there, she accepted to be that humiliated. She's really proving herself, you know, by accepting that and to leave, even if it's just an act. Still, it was in front of all of the nobles and all, and in front of the other queen. He managed to get her out of the city to go in Mercia with Godwin to a certain time, you know, so when she's back, that's it, they already found the army, the fleet, she took back the throne, and you are humiliated now. They're not gonna kill her, but they're gonna send her away. They're gonna... I don't know. They can't kill her, you know, because she's still Canute's wife, and you still respect that. So they're gonna wait maybe for Canute to decide that, her fate. But to send her to her kingdom now, no, that wouldn't be good, you know, she already betrayed you once, she can betray you twice. Godwin, for once, you know, if we can have an evolution for his character during this season, for once, okay, he had a plan and he was malicious and all of that. And it was for his interest, but it was also for the same person, twice. Like, maybe he finally found a side into this situation. I'm not even sure of what I'm saying. He offered him so much, you know, with that territory, with that power. Is it enough for Godwin to accept? To not try to find other options like always? We'll see. We'll see that in season 2. Emma, she was wonderful. Canute's dad was great also. But the fact that he didn't use that fleet to help his son, but to punish the betrayers, you know, like, your son is fighting without his fleet against enemies. Maybe he made sure before that, you know, before intervening against Olaf, that his son was still alive, you know, and stuff like that. Like, we didn't see Canute, but I'm pretty sure that he's still alive and that he's gonna be alright, because I can't imagine that his dad would go to have his revenge against Olaf before making sure that his son is okay. Do you understand what I mean? Before punishing the ones who killed his son. You're gonna go for the revenge of your son, of the ones who betrayed him, after killing the ones who killed him actually. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I really think so. So for me, Canute is still alive. Right there, the fact that they are coming during that moment, I don't know if, you know, for the timing of the episode, It's a little easy, and that's why I was surprised by it. I thought that it could be during the next season, because we know that they are taking time, you know, to travel. Like, they didn't make that trip, that journey, in just 1 hour. So for the chronology, how they are presenting the chronology into the show, into this episode, it's happening maybe a little too quick. I can understand why they want to do it like that, but it was maybe too much, too easy in a way. They should have presented, you know, the situation in England maybe during the first half of the episode and during the second half, to have just that end with the Queen. Do you understand what I mean? Like, to present all of the situation in England right there. That's how I'm seeing it. But it's great, no matter what, it's great. Olaf, you did that against Scott in purpose because you didn't want to share the power and the glory of that battle, for sure. So you faked, you know, that help with your boats, and in fact was a trap for Scott, who died. His men died. You took Kattegat for just a short period of time. But again, Harald and Freydis, okay, they went away, but they're gonna know, so they're gonna come back. It's gonna happen quick also, you know, for them to come back. Harald is still alive, I'm glad. Leif, the fact that she died, I don't know if I said it during the intro or really during the beginning of the episode, but I felt it, you know, that she could die because her character was great, but they didn't create any scene for her. She was always there to serve the character of Leif, but she never had something for her character herself. So I didn't think that she could be that important. And I thought also of the fact that for all of the Greenlanders who came, she was the only one, except for the brother and the sister, still alive. So it could be interesting to have her killed at some point for that, but also for what she represents for Leif. Just before that, she said that he's fighting for their future, so now he's gonna fight for what if she's not there anymore? And he said just one episode ago that she was the one to calm him because he was someone else, you know, inside. So we needed to see that. So I felt that she could die during that battle. So I was not surprised that she did. I'm surprised that he switched, you know, so quickly, but that's also justified by the situation. And again, at the end, it's great, you know, because he's fighting and he's killing all of these men. But during that moment, like, we don't know clearly who are these men. They can be Olaf men, they can be the men from Canute's dad. That's interesting also, the fact that the kid is coming like that. I don't think that he killed him, but it's showing that during that moment, and maybe also for the next episode, for the story, you know, Leif right now is not gonna fight for anyone because he doesn't have any side to fight for. He was fighting for Harald. Leif, you know, he was fighting like that. He lost himself. He lost also everything about the religious aspect, the fact that he was closer to the Christian God, and right there, because of that, maybe he couldn't promise to live that he would join her into Valhalla, and maybe inside of his heart he believed so, but after that he said to her, he made that promise to her, so is he gonna keep that promise, or is he gonna continue but feel guilty, you know, about his conversion and about his place into all of that? Okay, he gains some honor, but right there, by losing his temper, and maybe for the next episodes, you know, he's not gonna consider anyone fighting for anyone, because right there he was ready to kill everyone. It's gonna be something, you know, for Leif character to choose a side, or to just consider a side. He's not gonna want to fight anymore for any of them, I think, and he's gonna be totally lost with himself, with the religious aspect, but with everything, in fact. I said it since episode 1, I think that he's the character who can have the most interesting development. They can do really a lot of stuff with him. And they are beginning right there, in my opinion. Harald and Freydis, I'm glad that moment at the end. I thought that she could abandon him, you know, think that he made them think that, so they prepared themselves for that attack on the sea, but in fact no. But no, she knew. And she's saving him. I'm sorry for Henrik, you know, the Jarl of Kattegat, for her death. She was a good character. Truly. But for the story, for the situation in Kattegat and all, I understand that she had to die. That's bad, but okay. Kåre was a good character, was a good villain. Because of that story, you know, his background that we had presented, it was really great. I'm a little sorry that he's dying like that. We didn't see really what the seer told him. Okay, and about this season, I think that you understood that I truly appreciated it. I was excited by it. After the first episode, I knew that it was really something, a show that I could love, and I was right with that. And it was a show on itself. Again, it was not a copy of Vikings, but it was not under Vikings. It's something else, but it's using the right codes and the right stuff from Vikings, but not a lot. I want to notice also, I mean, I already noticed it, but I didn't tell you, the fact that they made some homage to our old guys from Vikings, but only during the first episode. Did you see that? That the little moments when they referred to our old guys, to Ivar, to Ragnar, to Bjorn, to Rollo, it was the second episode, but it was really short. To all of them, they made one reference to each of them once, but that was all. And that was only at the beginning. And that's great because it's necessary to make that homage, to make also that connection with the other show. But it's great to, after that, finish with it and only be with our characters. So cool. Really, this show for me exists for itself, and they really made that clear and great since the episode 1, and after that they built all of that for the season, and they managed to create also new stories, new issues, but with the codes of the other one, like to have the seer back. That's great. You can think that okay, we already have him into Vikings, but it's such another situation with Freydis. We see him, she's the last daughter of Uppsala, the fact that Uppsala is being destroyed like that, all of what it means, you know, for the pagans Vikings, and really the fights between Christian Vikings and pagans Vikings. It's such a thing. When into Vikings it was just they are converting themselves because they have to, not because they believe into this god. It's gonna be such a big subject, and I truly love that. And we have all of the different sides, you know, of that story, like the Christian Viking, like Harald, who wants to unite everyone, who is okay to have all of the religion. Olaf, who wants to convert everyone, who is not okay to have all of the religions. Freydis, who is praying the Vikings gods and who is fully into that and who has trouble to accept the Christians. Leif, who is, you know, disturbed, hesitating between the two religions. Like, we really have all of the sides of that. And we had Henrik also, who was representing the one who is praying the Vikings gods but who is accepting everyone. Really, all of the sides. That was so cool. I truly appreciate also the fact that they are paying attention to the light, to the music, to the pictures during a lot of different moments. They were great and all, but not that much, not too much. Like maybe, you know how much I loved Vikings, truly, but maybe one of the little defaults that it had at the end, Vikings, it was the musics, which were amazing, truly amazing, but which were really a part of the show, the DNA of the show, the musics. When right there, it's not a part of the DNA of the show. It's serving the show, it's there for the show, but it's not guiding so much the emotions, it's coming with the emotions. It's not the same. It's a difference, you know, I said it after the episode 1, they are using also the codes of Vikings in the way to film the show, but with some different details with the movements of the camera, with the music, which is present but not that much, not as much as into Vikings, with some things like that. So it's making something different, so it's great in my opinion. Because into the story with the characters you are making something different, but also with the way to film it, to make it. It's cool. I loved it! This episode, this season, this show, these characters. I'm glad to discover a new show that I'm gonna be able to follow, to love also. Now I'm gonna wait for the new season, stuff like that. I'm gonna be impatient. That's so cool. I really spent 2 really good days. Tell me, what did you think about this season, about the conclusion also of this season? Tell me, what do you think about that? I truly hope that you appreciated that show as much as I did. For the ones of you who are fans of Vikings, for sure, but also for itself, like really for what it was, I hope that you were satisfied by it as much as I did. Yes, I hope that I'm not gonna be the only one like that, the only fan of Vikings who also, you know, what the writers did with it. Okay, so it's all for you and for me for today, for the season 1 of Vikings Valhalla. So it's all for me and for you for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now, bye! It was so great!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Great.